Skyrider of the Spaceways, The Silver Surfer, Issue 14. Sooner or later, it had to happen. The Surfer battles Spider Man, an all new, super spectacular to take your breath away. The Silver Surfer, The Surfer and the Spider. A meteor traveling at a speed that rivals mine. Even as I watch, it plummets dangerously close to Earth. And now a second meteor appears. They are about to collide. At the speed they're traveling, it will be like a hydrogen explosion. Nothing can save the humans on Earth below. Nothing but the Silver Surfer's power cosmic. If I can come between them before the moment of impact and before they can crush me into nothingness, I've done it. Earth will be spared. But before the gleaming Skyrider can reharness his strength, he's struck by a hurtling chunk of rock hard debris and helplessly plunges to the planet below. I could have sworn I saw a figure falling past us. Don't let Mission Control hear you, or they'll figure we've been in orbit too long. Hey, what was that? What was what? Never mind, it couldn't have been. Battered and bruised, the surfer lies motionless upon the riverbed until he is slowly revived by the cooling currents. My board. I must have my board. Meanwhile, let us turn to the surface above, where we find. Your bullets won't stop me now. Henry, I warned you about too much television. If you're not reading about superheroes, you're watching them on TV. What's wrong with that? It fills your head with useless daydreams. What good are they anyway? But I enjoy them, just like you enjoy your golf and arguing. You're always arguing. Go to your room so I can have some peace in here. You wouldn't feel that way if you'd bother to read them. I've even got some teachers who are hooked on. Hey, what's that? Right outside my window. It can't be. It's the Silver Surfer. I'd know him anywhere. He looks like he's in some kind of daze. Dad, come here, quick. You gotta see this. Dad. Still weak, dizzy from the fall I took. Must clear my head. See what, Henry? There's nothing there. You're too late, Dad. He just turned the corner. You missed him. The air will refresh me. But I am too low, too close to the humans, and much closer to one particular human than he suspects. Nothing doing around town today. Might as well head home. Kind of drafty up here, but it beats carrying bus tokens. Whoops, I almost overshot that ledge below. Better not miss it this time, because I still haven't learned to fly. Hey, what happened? What did I latch onto? What's pulling me along? A costumed figure clinging to my board, but why? It wasn't my idea, mister. It's the Silver Surfer. It can't be anyone else. Hold it. You're soaring too high. Get back to the rooftops. No, too many times in the past have I been tricked by such as you. I'll not be trapped again. The lower I descend, the more vulnerable I become. And so, my head, what have you done? What's it look like, Curly? Nobody takes Spider Man for a ride. Wow, he dissolved my webbing with one quick blast. But now he's gonna fall. The board, it's falling also, pulling me with it. It's swooping down to catch him. And now it is the surfer's turn. First, I'll remove the last vestige of webbing, but no. Now he has no support. Now he will plunge to earth. That hydrant blow. If I strike fast enough, the water caught him. It broke his fall. I don't know what the surfer's game is, but if he thinks he's going to make a laughing stock out of me, he's going to have to use those blasts of his. Seconds later, it's him. He's back. But this time, I'm not letting him get away. Can't wait to wake up Dad, or I'll lose him. He looked like he was fixing to land on the roof. I was right. There he is. But what's wrong with him? Even those with whom I have no quarrel still oppose me. Am I never to know an ally, never to find a friend? Uh-oh, someone's coming behind him. Am I never to return to the land of my birth, to far off Zenla, where sanity and reason prevail. Okay, Mr. Clean, we've got some unfinished business, you and me. In every voice, in every human heart, a smoldering hostility. Who are you trying to kid, Surfer? You're no silver dove. You nearly killed me back there before. Stay back, I warn you. Save your warnings for those who need 'em. I don't get it. I thought you were about to attack me. Being human, what else could you think? But even the Silver Surfer has his breaking point. Not even I will turn the other cheek forever. Spider Man, defend yourself. What? What good does it do me to be watching all this if no one's ever going to believe it when I tell them? I will need no cosmic blast for one such as you. No, don't bet on that, bulbhead. I don't carry this webbing of mine around for show. Just as I planned, he landed on the fire escape. In a way, I'm almost disappointed, Surfer. I thought you'd give me more of a workout than that. Well, don't worry. The webbing will evaporate after a while. I do not intend to wait. Not when I can heat this metal with the merest touch. Hey, it's too hot to touch. By releasing the smallest portion of my energy cosmic. Hey, it's too hot to touch. Too hot to stand on. So I'll just head for greener pastures. Whew, feels like I've been shaking hands with the human torch. I can't just leave the Surfer there. If the fight's knocked out of him, he's too powerful, too dangerous to be running around loose. So it's time for fun and games again. Meanwhile, what manner of being is Spider Man? What prompts such as he to answer each challenge with physical force? Or is he no different than all the others? Perhaps man was born for violence. Don't know what you're mumbling about, but it's time to interrupt. My only problem is, now that I've got you, what the heck do I do with you? In fact, that question is on many lips, as we can see. We've got to break it up before someone's hurt, or before they tear up half the city. Keep those crowds back. Clear the area. Move. Our men can't handle it alone, Captain. They need help. It's because of the Surfer. No one knows the extent of his power. Alert the governor. He's got to rush troops in here. And because the governor is quick to act, and Big John Buscema likes to draw crowd scenes, we'll get the Surfer this time. Never thought Spider Man would be on our side. Keep it moving. Clear the streets. We want these buildings evacuated. That means now. Wait, you've got to let me through. My son is missing. He's somewhere in the area. I have to find him. Sorry, mister, I've got my orders. Now move along. But what if he's up there, in one of those buildings? And even as the frantic parent speaks, wow, whoever thought I'd someday be standing on the Surfer's own board? If only I could make it fly. Wonder how it feels to go zipping through the sky. But the one man who can has other things on his mind right now. Oh, what does it take to put you out of action? More than a costumed human possesses. But I've grown weary of battle, and so I leave you, surrounded by a twisted mass of solid steel, that you may contemplate the folly of your act. He wrapped his car around me with just a wave. As for me, my contempt for man grows stronger with each breath. He's more powerful, more dangerous than I could have ever guessed. No one can be safe with the Surfer roaming free. It's no longer just a personal grudge fight. It's lots bigger now, lots more important. He's more deadly than a dozen vultures or Doc Ox. Meanwhile, there he is. He's standing alone. Now's our chance. All batteries, fire! Again the madmen strike. Again the force of hate prevails. Some kind of protective field is shielding him from the shells. But why does he just stand there? Why doesn't he fight back? They leave me no choice. I can either destroy them or take to the skies and flee. And since their greatest sin is ignorance, then to me, my board. What's happening? No, no. Upon my board, a youth. He cannot keep his balance, but if he falls, he dies. In order to save him, I must hone my energy cosmic to its most delicate degree, even though it weakens my own defenses. Now, though I am suddenly vulnerable to the explosions about me, I must ignore them. The slightest jar will cause his death. Every fiber of my being must focus on the boy. I'm floating down like on a cushion. The fools, their shelling continues. They are not yet aware that a life is at stake. I must hold out. I must not weaken. Just a little longer, a little further, gently, gently. It's my son, Henry, Henry. All batteries cease firing. I'm okay, Dad. The surfer saved me. The surfer? You should have seen it. He stood there risking his life just so I could get back safe. Why did they try to shoot him? Why? Why? The troops heard what he said. They're laying down their arms, all of them. Because he was strong. Because he was different. I thought he was a menace. I was guilty of acting towards him the way others have acted towards me. They're ordering us back to base, and it's just as well. There's not a man here who'd take arms against the surfer now. Now, when I am weak and spent, they turn to leave. No longer do they seek to slay me. Perhaps there still is hope for them. Perhaps one day they will renounce all use of force, for only then, at last, will mankind come of age. Next, the Human Torch.